All right, so we are on day 7, and I hope again you've gotten a lot out of this little boot camp. The light bulbs are going off and you're ready to start really doing some cool things online to promote your business. Today we're going to go over the 7 deadly mistakes that many of you are making. I can't say all. You may be doing great on some of these things, or even all of them, okay? But typically, when I go to speak to people, I find that they're not doing a lot of these things, and it's really important that we do. Okay, so here's my top 7 list of deadly mistakes that a lot of you are making right now. Number 1 is you're still thinking like a technician. And what do I mean by that? I actually have the article down below. It's maybe my favorite article of all time I've ever read. Completely changed my life in that you want to think more like an entrepreneur, okay? More like a manager, less like a technician. As we are in our craft of tennis or if it's personal training or whatever, we tend to really be kind of control freaks. We want to do everything. We teach the best lessons. Only we can make the phone calls to our clients the right way. You know, we need to do this, we need to do that. You need to loosen up the reins a little bit and have other people doing things for you. You cannot do it all. It is impossible. Okay, so you need to read the article below. If you do nothing else, even if you shut this video off early, you need to read that article because it's a game changer. And once you learn how to start doing this, great things are going to start to happen for you. Number 2 is you're not on YouTube. Okay, you need to be on YouTube. Lots of people think maybe it's too time consuming or it's not worth it or they don't understand how it's going to work for their business. First of all, you can get whatever you're trying to do, you can get it out to the masses around the world, literally. Okay, I've got people all the time subscribing to my channel all over the world, so that's great. But also it works locally. How's it going to work locally? Well, first of all, people will find your videos in the local market if you keyword them the right way. Plus, Google owns YouTube. So several of my videos like Junior Tennis in Douglasville or Tennis Lessons in Douglasville, where I teach, those videos show up on the first page of Google. And then when they watch those videos, I've got a link within the video or below the video so they can go to my website. And I've gotten so many people to sign up for classes doing that technique alone. Another thing I love to do with YouTube is to take a video and embed it on my lead pages. So, you know, it's just all kind of working together. And you will find that you're going to hit what they call the tipping point, where you're making videos, maybe you're just getting a couple views here and there, and all of a sudden, boom, some of your videos are just going to take off, and you're going to find a lot more traffic, a lot more subscribers, and your business is going to grow. So you can't sleep on YouTube, guys, okay? Number 3, you don't have a website. Please, please, do not tell me or kid yourself that in this day and age, it's okay that you don't have a website. It is not okay, okay? And Facebook is not your website. Facebook is a traffic vehicle to maybe make a post or do some ads and get them to your lead pages or website, okay? I want you to know that. There is not a marketer out there who's really, really good who does not have a website, okay? Even if they're great on Facebook. All right, number 4 is you're not using lead pages. And many people, first of all, do not, well, if you made it to day 7, you should know what a lead page is. But the difference between a lead page and a website is it promotes one single idea. So you can't have a website and say you don't need lead pages. You want to make, even if you're using your website and you're building lead pages within your website, that's cool. But you need pages that have one simple offer that you want to drive people to first. You don't want to drive them to your website first sometimes. Sometimes you want to send them to that lead page so they can see that specific offer, whether it's a free summer class, a free cardio class, a 14-day membership. You know, you want them just looking at that. You don't want them looking at everything you do, so then they can make a yes-no decision. That's the quickest way to grow your list. All right, number 5 is you are on the court too much. Again, you're probably working day and night on the court all the time. Your body's beat up and you're getting burned out. So what I did on the last video was talk about going to forget the split shift, pick one time, say I'm going to work from these hours, build up your group lessons, and you're going to be a lot happier. Okay, number 6. If you can't tell, I'm looking off, I'm reading this, okay? And number 6 is you have no end game. This is maybe one of the most important on the list. We tend to, I think as an industry and as tennis professionals, get so much into the day-to-day grind. We love our students, we love our job, and we're just living in the moment, teaching one day after the next, plus we're working almost 7 days a week, so there's no time to even really slow down and think about, well, what is this all leading towards? And so I want you to get a pen and paper out right now, maybe even pause the video, okay? In fact, I'll give a little pause here so you can get your pen and paper and do this and then push play in a minute. So I'm just going to be quiet for a second. Okay, did you do it? So what I want you to do, I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions. Number 1 is, how much do you want to make this year and then in 5 years? How much do you want to be making? And then ultimately, is there a number that you would be happy with? If you reach a certain monthly total where it's $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month, what do you want to make and how much you want to make as far as your dream? Number 2 is, what age do you want to retire? You need to think about this. Someday your body, you're going to want to go out on the court and your body will not let you do it. Okay? So what age do you think that it's time to step off the court? Okay? These might be some scary questions. And then I want you to ask yourself, if you got hurt tomorrow, what would you do? And then that ties into our last question is, what marketing skills or what skills do you have, not necessarily being a marketing person, I'm saying what makes you marketable? Besides being on the court, what skills do you have? Are you, maybe you're a great people person, you could sell something else. Maybe you have another talent that you could make money from, okay? There's lots of things out there. I really want you to think about what other skills, what other passions do you have? What else are you really good at that you could supplement your income? And then I want you to start to write a little plan for yourself on how you're going to get into that. Alright, so that was number 6. So really think about an end game. Start asking yourself some questions here so you're just not stuck on the court the rest of your life, because that's, I don't think, a good idea. Alright, number 7, last but not least, is you most likely don't have an autoresponder. And what is an email autoresponder? To me, and you could also do this with text too, text messages, they also have a autoresponder. So what does this do? First of all, you can create messages on autopilot. Every message that you've gotten, if you're on this list, was made before you even opted in. Okay, and it's been on a timer, and you're getting these messages automatically. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Another thing you can make them, years out if you wanted to. Another thing you can do with that is with email autoresponders, you can track and measure every single thing you can think of. And the coolest things for me to measure is every time I send out an email or people are opening my emails, is how many people opened the email that I sent to, how many people clicked on the link, and that's letting me know how my message is being received. As well as with the email autoresponder, you then drive them to other offers. There's a whole system that you want to use with your email autoresponders. There's an art to it, and you need to be using it. If you think that you're sending emails out from your Outlook or Gmail and that you are an email marketer, you are not. Okay, you need an email autoresponder system. There's several good ones out there. My favorites are probably Aweber and GetResponse. Okay, so those are your 7 deadly mistakes. Stop making them. I hope you enjoyed the 7-day boot camp. If you did and you want more, one thing I suggest, if you're not on YouTube, with every single page you've seen, to the side there's been where you can get YouTube Survival Kit for $1, and it basically will take you from being able to upload your first video to making your first dollar online. I suggest you check that out. And then another thing that you can do is, if you're like, well, I watched all these videos and I'm still just trying to piece the puzzle together, I'm offering a 15-minute free consultation to where we can see, you know, what I can do to help you, or even just, you know, give you some helpful tips. No cost, no obligation to this. You can email me at crunchtimecoaching@gmail and say, hey, I just finished your 7-day course. I'd like to take you up on the 15-minute consultation. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you the best of luck in whatever you're doing out there. Take care. This is Pete, and we'll see you